Boob tubers, welcome back to my teeny tiny channel. This is going to be just kind of a short video about how to replace the gear oil in your Mitsubishi 3000 GT, 3000 GT VR4, mine's a VR4, and it's the 5-speed Gettridge gearbox. Hope I said that right. Anyway, I see on the forums there's a lot of people asking questions how to do this, and there's a few pictures that people will post showing, you know, the bolts you need to remove, but I have to do this, so I might as well just film it and show you, and hopefully this is helpful to you. So I've already got my car up on my little quick jacks. Here it is from underneath. So your fill plug is going to be right here. Your drain plug is going to be right here. And both of them are a 17 millimeter. Something I noticed, it looked like somebody had swapped these plugs because the one with the magnet was actually up here, which doesn't really do a whole lot. It needs to be down here, down low, to capture any debris. So what you want to do first is remove this one. This is your fill access. And I say do it first because if you go and pull this one and you drain all the fluid and then you have issues and you can't get this one out for whatever reason, well, then you're kind of stuck. So go ahead and do this first. A couple days ago, I sprayed mine down with some WD-40 just to make sure that I could get these off without any issue, and I did. When you take this one out, this fluid, like, you can leave the bolt in and kind of just go slow and slide it back just easy and let the fluid come down. Your hand's gonna get messy, but I started doing that and then I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna be okay, and I pulled the bolt out and this stuff shot straight out. Now, luckily, I was afraid of it hitting my tire and my wheel, but it did not. Like, it just arced enough that it just cleared and went into my pan. That may have helped if I actually had a light, huh? All right, so there's your fill plug, and there is your drain plug. And this is just for the transmission. Now, your differential is over here, so don't get it confused. This is your gearbox, your transmission, that's what you're gonna be working on. The factory gear oil that I found for this car, mine is a 1992. I believe it's the same through the whole model production. I believe it was 75.85. A lot of people bump it up to 75.90, and that's what I did. I went to O'Reilly's and I picked up 3 quarts of this, the Lucas Synthetic 7590 trans and differential lube. This stuff is now $20 a bottle. Here are the 2 plugs you're going to take out. This one was the one that was my drain plug, and this one with the washer was up in the fill position. So these 2 need to be flip-flop because this needs to be my drain plug. This is the fill plug. While I was at O'Reilly's, I picked up this handy dandy little tool. So this is going to screw on top of that bottle. I can put this little extension on the bottom here, and then instead of trying to gravity feed from the top down and making it a mess, I can just pump the fluid up through the fill plug, and hopefully this is going to be a lot easier and a lot cleaner. This little fluid pump thing was, I think, 13, 14 bucks at O'Reilly's. Again, the oil was 20 bucks a piece. Pretty pricey, but, you know, totally worth it. So you're gonna need 2.5 quarts total, so that's why I bought 3. Here's what my oil looked like when it just came out. This motor's been rebuilt according to the receipts and stuff that I have with this car, so there's only about 9,000 miles on the rebuild. I mean, the car ran great, it shifted just fine, but it's more preventative maintenance for me. So usually after the first question, how do I change the fluid on my transmission? The second question is, how do I know when it's full? When you pull out that plug for your fill, what you're gonna do is you're gonna pump your fluid into your transmission, and when it gets up to that level where that plug is out, it'll start trickling out of that plug. That's how you know when to stop. Make sure it comes all the way up, start seeping out of that fill plug area, and then you'll be fine. Yep, there we go. All right, that's full. Oh, of course I don't have my drain plug. All right, we're gonna hopefully keep that there for a second. Go get my drain plug. just reinstall your plug. You don't have to crank down on this thing a ton. Just go easy, make it snug. Don't over tighten it. Same with this one over here. Get it snug. This is the one that will have the crush washer still on it and the little magnet. That's all there is to it. This is a pretty simple job. Shouldn't take you any more than about an hour or so to do this. You can do it in your driveway just like I did. You don't have to have any special tools. You can put the car up on jack stands. I just happen to have quick jacks that make my life a little bit easier. So I hope this helps somebody. Please consider subscribing. Thanks so much for watching. Stay hungry, stay foolish. All right, I'm ready to go do some wheelies.